It was about Thursday morning at 3 a.m. and my wife was starting to feel some pain and discomfort the night before. Got checked out, and when it was game time, Jennifer started the labor process. We were told by the staff something that no first-time parents ever wants to hear. And those terrible words were, there may be something with your daughter. So we were told that Kara was having difficulty breathing.
Later on, we found out that she had RDS, which is respiratory distress syndrome, and then also a neonatal sepsis, which is an infection.
And the doctors explained to us that when a newborn has this type of condition, it could lead to further complications, an infection, it could be pneumonia, it could lead to further complications that may involve some type of organ failure.
They were so just very helpful and made us feel at ease. I just felt reassured that Kara's in great hands, that I don't have to worry. CHOC really does a good job about making the child, the patient, feel comfortable. And when you talk to someone who has been at CHOC, they'll tell you basically the same thing, is that it's family that you never really knew you had until you came here. And they'll talk to you as if they've known you forever. And that's what we felt at CHOC and going through our journey. They're so welcoming, not just the doctors and the staff, but the community around CHOC.
Fun at the CHOC, seeing everyone walking and seeing how many people are part of the CHOC community and being around the patients, the staff, the survivors, and everyone there. It makes everything so magical, and it's like, wow, we're all here for the same reason.
In the beginning, it was just us 5, and I think we just raised $1,400, and that was for us a lot. And the following years, it just kind of grew. We grew in team members, and then we grew in raising money. And the outpour of support from the community for our team has just been overwhelming. And I think that's why we keep going too.
My mom wanted me to do something like, oh, we should sell something and donate it back to CHOC. And I feel like I have my own little mini business, and like I love making all the cards and then doing like, oh, here's your pretend receipt, like here you go. I love it so much.
In our house, we call it CHOC season. And it's a good solid 4 to 6, maybe even 8 weeks, depending on how soon we start, of crafting and glitter on the floor every day. There's glitter everywhere.
We always say that a Kara card is a very unique card because there's only one in the world. There's no replications. So that's why it's extra special.
It grew from making cards to one fundraiser we did making slime. And then in 2023, I made bracelets and I made necklaces, and I really found my passion on selling things and especially giving back to CHOC and giving back to the community. I just want it to grow. I want to keep on growing and building and building. And I want it to, I want everyone to be involved and everyone to know about it so that we can keep fundraising for CHOC. When I first heard I was going to be the CHOC ambassador, I was so shocked. I didn't know what to say, and I think that now that I've let it sit in a little bit, and I kind of feel prepared now, and I'm so excited to see what the next step is and take that next step of being the CHOC ambassador.
When she shared with me the news, we were, two sets of feelings. One was an extraordinary sense of humility. And then, of course, we felt truly honored to have our firstborn and our family to be honored with this recognition. So what keeps us coming back every year is that feeling that we got our girl back, and we got to have our little girl, and we got to watch her grow up from being a little girl to not so little girl anymore. That is the value that we received. So whatever we can do to return that value in these next 10 years to come, and then double that up some more thereafter.
Even if something is small, if you keep gathering up all those small little things, it'll eventually lead up to something big and something you could never possibly imagine. And I want to do everything to support child development and always helping children, because I believe that children are our future, and to keep on giving back to children so that we all have a better future. Thank you, CHOC!
It truly is my honor and privilege to introduce you to the 2024 CHOC Walk Ambassador, Ms. Kara Nguyen, and her beautiful family.
Wow, thank you so much for welcoming us here. We are truly humbled and honored to be the CHOC Walk Ambassador family. And our story with CHOC started just a few weeks shy of 13 years ago. And we were fortunate to be delivering Kara at St. Joseph's Hospital because of the underground tunnel that connected St. Joe's to CHOC. We don't know what would have happened to Kara had we delivered somewhere else. And we did everything we could as first-time parents to prepare and welcome Kara to this world. But we never imagined that something so precious and so long awaited for could be taken from us so quickly. And since then, we had never taken Kara for granted. During that first week, when we were at CHOC, we met many other families at the NICU, and some were patients for 3 months or more, with much more complicated symptoms and medical issues than us. But having heard their stories and experiences, we knew that we could put our trust in CHOC. We never had any doubt that CHOC would be giving us back our little girl. And today, she's 12 and almost 13 years old, a wonderful daughter, and a great big sister. Kara?
Hello, everyone. To say that I'm excited to be here is an understatement. I am bursting with joy to be the 2024 CHOC Walk Ambassador. It gives me the opportunity to do more with all that I've been trying to do all these years, which is to create awareness of all the good CHOC has done for children of Southern California and beyond. And that we still need to help CHOC so they can advance their research and equipment to help the children who come after me. I look around and see so many new and familiar faces. I'm sure you all have stories of your journey or association with CHOC. For us, with the most recent launch of the 2024 CHOC Walk in the Park and tonight's kickoff event, it starts the CHOC Walk season in our house. This season is a time for our family to reminisce, reflect, and get transported back to that very day I was born. Even though my family and my parents tell me the same story each year, I'm affected by it differently each time they say it. Along my journey, I got to meet and know past patients and families at CHOC. The two commonalities that I see in these people are how strong-willed they are and the unwavering trust they have in CHOC. That CHOC is able to provide the utmost care for all children of Southern California and beyond. This has had a huge impact on me, and it just puts everything into perspective for me. With my time at CHOC, my sister's time there, and the family that I've made at CHOC within the CHOC community. It's given me the reason, and more importantly, the drive, to keep working hard so that CHOC can advance their research and equipment to help children who come after me. I was given an opportunity to live again, and I'm gonna make a difference with mine. With the help of my family, I started to give back when I was just 2 years old by walking my first CHOC walk. We had 5 people on our team, hence the 5 stars in our logo. The following year, our team grew and continued to grow thereafter. The best part about the CHOC walk is that I get to walk alongside you and thousands of my closest family I never knew I had for a common cause. Then, when I was 6 years old, our family started hosting fundraisers called Eat, Drink, and Be Giving. It was a community event for us, and we wanted to make it fun for kids so that they can see volunteering, philanthropy, and giving back to our community isn't that hard. I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's still really, really fun. Then I started my business, Care Cards. When I started my business, it was just me wanting to make something small, that people could donate a couple dollars to my cause. But the wonderful thing about Care Cards is that I started incorporating young artists from within my community, and even had designers from Hawaii and New Orleans. My goal is to create awareness, encourage involvement, and create a platform for the kids in my community to be a part of something, to be a part in making a difference in our lives. So as my family and I reminisce about how I was born, it may be the same story each year, but because of the interactions and experiences that I have throughout my journey, I'm affected by it differently, and it continues to inspire me. I have been given many opportunities to make my mark in the world, just like being here with you today and being the 2024 CHOC Walk Ambassador. I can help create awareness of the good CHOC has done for the kids in my community. I want to help kids to advance on. I believe that children are our future, and I want to give kids at CHOC a fighting chance to help change our world and make it a better place. And we look forward to seeing you and everyone else at the CHOC Walk on July 21st. Thank you.